and today we are going to continue with my Colour Your Hoard picture, which is from this book here. Excuse the noise, I do have the kittens running around and at the moment they're playing in a cardboard box. But we are going to continue with this and we are going to do the fish and the background. I'm not going to do all of it on this video. What I will do is I will show you what I'm going to do. I will then go away, finish it, and then I will add the finished image, or I will come back at the end and show you the finished image completed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in so that we can see closer what we are going to do. So we've zoomed in now, and as you can see from before I zoomed in, I had completed the picture of the flowers and the leaves, and now I'm going to go in and do the water. I'll just do a little section because this does take quite some time, but I am using my Neocolor IIs. And I'm going to try and make it so it does look a bit like pond water, so I'll be adding a bit green in. But first of all, I'm just going to go in with the light cobalt blue hue, and I'm just going to give this a coating straight onto the page. You do not need to worry about getting right in all the gaps, because you'll do that with your brush. You just want to make sure that you do have a fair coverage. And this colour basically is just acting as a base. So just get that all down there. Okay. Right. So then I also have a piece of kitchen towel here because that will be needed to keep wiping off your brush, and I'm also using this brush pen with a smallish end on. And I'm just getting some water flow going, and I am just brushing it straight on top of what you've just laid down, and this is where you can put it into all of the gaps, making sure that the whole area is saturated. The only problem with using this sort of medium is that not all books or paper is made to support water mediums. So for instance, in this book the page will crinkle and your edges may also fold. And if that is the case at the edges of the page, just use some small bulldog clips or paper clips to hold it down. And this is just how I do my water. Obviously, depending on your theme. For instance, this is like a pond theme, or you might have an ocean theme, then you may change up some of the colours. But as I was saying, I'm trying to make this look a bit like a pond, so I do have some greens in. And there's Frank just grumbling away at someone outside. He doesn't like anybody going near the house. even if they're nowhere near it. Oh, there he goes. There we go. And I'll just leave that up to that now. And then I'm going to take my next colour, which is light blue. And this time I'm not going to go straight onto the paper. I'm just going to take it from the end of the crayon itself, and I'm also going to have my light cobalt blue hue to hand as well, because I'll need that for blending in. And I'm just going to take this in at the edges, wipe some of that off, and take some of the light cobalt blue hue just to blend that bit out there. You will have to let these dry between layers. So, not all of the time. Sometimes you will get away with just going straight for it, but other times you're going to have to let it dry, or otherwise you're either going to brush a hole into your page, or you're going to get a layer of your page just crumbling off. So it won't necessarily leave a hole, but it will definitely take the page up, which isn't what you want either. But you're basically just doing this the same way you would with your pencils or your markers, and you're just literally layering it down and then blending it out. And the good thing with the Neo 2s compared to something like Inktense is that you can keep moving around the colour, and once it's on the page it's not stuck to the page. Go, just wipe some off again. And you just want to do this so that it's dotted around here and there. I personally don't like it to be everywhere. I kind of like some of the areas to have that lighter colour coming out in the centre. But it's all down to personal preference. If you want the whole image to have the darker surrounding, then you go for it. And like I said, if you leave it to dry between colours, then you can come back time and time again to get the right blend and colour that you want. Just bring that out there. And I'll just do a bit here. I didn't have any colour on the brush there, that was literally just water. So as you can see, you don't even need to have the lighter colour to blend out with. You can just use the water. Again, it is all personal preference, but I do like to, in some areas, just add another layer of the lighter colour. You could also blend your colours together. You don't have to keep it just one or the other. Right, so let me just have a quick look at that. I'm going to add a little bit more light to here. I'm just going to let this dry and I shall be back in just a second. Okay, so that's dry now, and I'm now going to go in with my next colour, and this is where I'm going to make it look a bit more pond life, and I'm going to be using light olive, and I don't really want a lot of this colour. And I'm just going to, if it lets me have any colour at all, I'm just going to put that in the centre of everywhere. There we go, it's starting to come off now. And here. So just add that in over the top of all of it. We don't want a lot of this colour though. There we go. Right, and then I'm going to come in with my turquoise green, and just on these darker sections here. I'm just going to bring that out. And just using the water this time, just blend that out. Frank's snoring away there. Not sure if you can hear him or not. It certainly is loud on this end. There we go. And then finally, I'm going to come in with sapphire blue and using the lightest amount of this. You may want to get it on your brush and then wipe a little bit off. I'm just going to come in right in the corner, wiping off as much excess as possible. And I'm not putting this everywhere, I'm literally just putting it on the odd bit. Bring that down there a bit. And there is my take on pond water. So I'm going to go away and I shall finish the rest of the page, and then before you know it, I'll be back to do the fish. Okay everyone, so I have gone away and I have done the rest of the background, and all that's left to do now are the little fish, and those I will be doing to make them look a bit like salmon with the pink bellies and the greyish blue backs. And then after that it will just be finishing touches. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.